Hi guys, it's Carlos, the Ultimate Fitness Training once again, and thank you so much for watching the video. And today we're doing a video about an email I got, well, several emails I got about how you deal with people that basically hate you. How do you deal with people that so-called haters, basically? So I'm going to do a little video. I'll do a more in-depth video later, but just to touch base with the guys that basically wanted to know how you should deal with these people. And this is something obviously I've learned up on my journey, and obviously because I studied a lot of psychology, coaching, I can probably give you some sort of advice and how to deal with these kind of people. Now, haters are not haters. They're just your biggest fans. You know, they're people that probably know more about you than you do. Those are the kind of people that always check your posts, always check your Facebook, Instagrams, talk about you. So they're basically losers, because if you got time to check on someone else's life, you can't be doing that well. Because put it this way, if you are living your life purpose and you are having a hell of a time, do you have time to even check on other people? No, you haven't. So I'll give you an example. I love what I do. I'm an infinite being. For the guys that probably don't know what that is, you're probably going to laugh at this. It's basically I'm a spiritual being. I love obviously spirituality. And one thing I've learned, and I'm not going to say to you guys that I've been spiritual for many years. I've probably been spiritual for about 3 to 4 years, and I've learned a lot about spirituality and how basically we really here to live an experience. Now, you hear people talk about they've got this and they've got that and they're going to do this and they're going to do that and how important they are. Do you know what? They ain't fucking important, because I'm not fucking important. You're not fucking important, because you take a shit and you take a piss and you burp and you pick your nose and you eat and sleep like everybody else does, no matter how successful, how unsuccessful, how rich or poor, fat or slim, tall or short, wide or long you are, you take a dump like everybody else. So when you say you're that important, you're that famous, regardless of you're famous, you know, let me tell you something I've learned. And I was reading a very famous book the other day by Paulo Coelho. We say we own all these things and we've got all these things and how important we are, but what the fuck can we take with us when we basically kick the bucket, as they say? We can't take absolutely shit with us. Okay, excuse my language. We can't take anything with us. If you got 100 houses, if you got 1 house, if you got debts, if you got whatever, you leave it here. You can't take it with you, okay? Not even this beautiful body that you have, you can take it with you. You came here naked, and you're not even gonna go out naked. You go and your body stays on this planet, because that's how stupid we are. We think a lot of the times that we've got this and we've got that and we are so important and my shit doesn't stink. You know what? It's time to kind of like wake up from the matrix and realize that we are all the same, really. We are absolutely all the same. I'm no better than you, you're no better than me. And if you actually start analyzing all this sort of stuff, it's basically the ego. The ego, as I say, sometimes I post on my Instagram, because I don't do Facebook, so you guys won't see me on Facebook. But on Instagram, I post a lot of things about ego and stuff like that. And probably some of you guys probably would never even understand what that. You probably just think ego is like some people just talk about themselves, the ego. So everyone's got an ego, and ego sometimes can fuck you up. Okay, and people that are haters and people that sort of like backstabbers, they've got a massive fucking ego. So they think they are the best, and who are you to even think you're good enough? So that they become haters. But they basically are your biggest fans. Now, let me just give you a little example of how to deal with haters. One of the best things you can do with a hater is actually love haters. Because if you love them, you take the energy away. Because if you start hating a hater, you actually become a hater yourself. So really, you actually become to play their game. So if you take the energy away in love and hater, because a hater really is actually your biggest fan. They actually love it. You laugh. I mean, I've got haters, I'm sure, and you've got haters. We all have haters. We all have them. But they actually are your biggest fans. And because they're your biggest fans, they're actually fantastic for you. So what we need to do with haters is love them, is care for them. But what they've got to realize is they're spending far too much time on you, where they actually should be spending their time in becoming their greatest versions. I'll give you an example. I had a friend of mine the other day telling me, Carlos, my next door neighbor hasn't spoken to me since I've got my new car. What the fuck? Can you believe it? So this guy, he used to speak to obviously my friend all the time. So my friend got a new car, a brand new car, which to be fair is a lovely car, and he doesn't talk to him anymore. So can you believe that? So what the fuck is that? You know? Something strong and strange in there. I know what it is, it's ego. But I've been studying ego for many, many years. And when you start understanding the ego, how it operates and how it develops in the human body, you start then understanding why people sometimes behave in this certain way. So with all this said, what I can say to you guys is haters are good. Okay, haters are not bad. They're your biggest fans. Try to love a hater and live your life purpose. Do what you really want to do. Who gives a fuck what people think? Because I've sometimes hear people saying, oh, I'm not doing that because people think. Who cares? Because at the end of the day, the universe has put you here for you to live your life purpose. It's not about Joe Blogs out there, what he thinks. Excuse my language. Fuck what he thinks. Just do what you have to do. So, you know, this video I'm doing here, probably my haters are going to laugh their heads off and take the piss out of me. Do you really think I'm bothered about that? Do you really think I care what people are going to think of me? Look, if they're thinking about what I'm doing, they're clearly not living their life purpose. And their life purpose must be so fucking sad that they're actually watching my video. Okay? They're watching my video and taking a piss. So, people that want to become better, okay, they actually understand the actual information and apply the information. So, I don't hate anybody. I admire people. If I see someone doing well, I admire them. Because they must have took some hardship, they must have took some hard work to achieve what they achieve. So I admire them. I don't hate them. I haven't got nothing to hate. I don't hate anybody. I love everyone. And I actually love my haters as well, to be fair. They're quite cute. So with all that said, guys, love haters. Become your greatest version. Do not care about anybody. Just care about yourself. Look after yourself. Look after what you believe you want to believe and want to do in your life. Live your life purpose. And you know what? Haters shit, sleep, eat, and take a dump like you do. So, and they're not more important than you. And for the guys that think they're more important than anybody else, read Paulo Coelho books. Paulo Coelho is an amazing author. He will put you in check, and actually show you how to bring yourself back to earth and realize that we have got nothing. We're just here experiencing a life, experiencing a human life form. Apart from that, you've got nothing. Okay, like me, like you, we're all here to experience. So with all that said, guys, today we're talking about haters. You know where to find me on Carlos Trainer 10 on Instagram, on my YouTube channel, which is Carlos Trainer, and basically on my website, ultimatefitnesstraining.co.uk. Find me there. Keep sending me those questions. I've had literally over 100 emails a day now about all sorts of fitness questions, diet questions, psychology questions, and it's quite fun. It's fun because I try to answer them as much as I can. Obviously, as you guys can imagine, I can't answer every single one, but it's good. We start answering as many as we can. So with all that said, stay happy, stay healthy, stay fit, and don't forget, love a hater. Love you. Bye.